Woohoo! You're restarting the stream?
Oh yeah, it's just loading up now. Just slipping coins for who's Radiant, who's first pick.
Woohoo! You're restarting the stream?
Oh yeah, it's just loading up now. Oh, we're going live. Hello guys, and welcome to another match of the ONS Dota 2 Cup. Joined by me is Di. How are you?
Welcome back. I'm still fine.
Cool. So we've got ONS versus TFC, who just won the last game. TFC did, so they're looking pretty strong in this group. Really good performance by Evil Monk on the Clockwork in the previous game. And yeah, hopping into the draft, Spectre versus Dud, so we'll have to see what these teams want to go for. In the previous game, there was a lot of sort of focus from emphasis from TFC on the push, and just sort of meta heroes that we would expect from competitive play, so we'll have to see if they go for that again. Not sure what ONS want to go for, if they prefer just their more signature heroes like we saw in the previous game. From 1.7k MMR, or if they're going to go for more standard picks. So they banned the Void again, similar to what 1.7k MMR did last game. So how do you feel about this banning the Void in the first phase in this kind of game?
Well, I would usually you wouldn't first ban the Void. You know, like depending on certain lineups, he might be good. Other lineup, he might be bad. But
maybe they saw the last game with the Terrorblade.
Immediate ban, Skyrat Mage. No silence for you. And just dash out on Terrorblade there. So if ONS was watching, Terrorblade definitely wasn't the main issue that they need to worry about.
5 seconds.
Yeah.
He is the evil mouse clockwork man.
Like Marshy played a strong Terrorblade. There's nothing to be said about that. But yeah, I don't think it was, as you said, I don't think it was the main issue in that game. And TFC banning the Ember. So are these the bans they had in the previous game, or was it Oh no, they didn't ban Scarif in the first phase. So even with the Void ban, TFC looking to ban the Scarif. So concerned about those aggressive supports. Maybe they're looking for something kind of late game again.
10 seconds remaining.
Have to see what ONS want to pick with this.
Yeah,
5
definitely no
seconds
disrespect to Marshy
remaining.
on the Terrorblade on that last game though.
Reserve
Yeah,
time.
he played pretty well. He just wasn't the standout player. He definitely. I'd say it's worthy of a ban. Okay, so
Witch Doctor.
Witch Doctor. Even with no Void, they're just gonna like the Witch, giving them some nice sustain. And,
Look at it go!
oh, look at it go! And the big teamfight elephants, Ogre Magi, so some nice single target burst. Support. It could be offlane as well, but probably going to be a support and Jakiro. So yeah, obviously, was it Jakiro on TFC for the last game? Was a support Jakiro, right? Yeah, it was.
Yeah, TFC on the support Jakiro earlier.
Yes.
Spectre was the one that played that hero.
That's right. So this still could be an offlane Ogre based on what TFC have been looking to run. But yeah, ONS picking up a lifesteal, not the most common carry in this in this meta, but like, you know, if you look at what TFC have, they have some decent control, but they're not really looking to kite. Jakira's a pretty slow hero, as is Ogre, I guess. So maybe he can get in on those supports even if they're pretty tanky.
By the end game, if you buy a BKB, you basically have unlimited magic immunity, which is quite be fun. An Ogre and Jakiro is gonna hate him for that. And quick ban on the Timbersaw there. Versus a Lifestealer, Timbersaw would be really good. At this moment, it looks like to me that usually you couple the Witch Doctor, you can go well with, say, a push lineup as well. Then whatever damage to the towers get dealt to you, Witch Doctor can just negate that altogether. Just go heal first, or you know, depending.
Yeah.
You can go Voodoo Restoration. Is that what you meant?
I wouldn't mind to see a Batrider here for ONS. Like, would give some good gank potential, but it's not exactly clear if Lifesteal is going to want to fight early yet. And they banned the Razor, so they're pretty concerned about this early push. And even though Razor does have some late game, I think with the Jakiro, they're probably more scared of the push by the looks of it.
10 seconds.
And, yeah, what else would you combine up with this Lifesteal? Invoker's not bad. Yet to be seen if ONS have a really nice Invoker player. And TFC banned the Tinker, so that's an interesting ban. Like Tinker, wouldn't you say has fallen off a bit since his previous nerfs? I haven't seen a lot of Tinker in competitive play. But
He's still strong, but you know he's not as strong as before because he can't hit magic immune unit now. Like his Martial Machine basically does nothing. With a Lifestealer, you can couple with a Storm, which is rarely seen. You can couple with a Quap as well.
Yeah.
For you know, Batrider would be the bad option too, but in Batrider you definitely need the Blink Dagger.
5 seconds.
Okay, the Lifestealer. The dead profit there
Push is
for
coming.
TFC.
So I'd say even though you know, the obvious probably strategy here is probably some push. You know, TFC have some decent late game supports. You got Ogre, an Aghanim Scepter. You build some items on Jakiro. The fact that there's Jakiro might mean that Death Prophet might not have to go for a mech this game. Like, it's not that common on Death Prophet, but you know, there's some other heroes that can sort of build some of these items. Might open up some other items for this Death Prophet, and I wouldn't be surprised to see if an AC relatively late game on this Death Prophet's just so she can probably eat through the Lifestealer. Have to see how late this goes though. And a Pugna pick by yeah, ONS. They don't seem like they really want to take this very late.
Probably a mid Pugna versus a Dead Prophet.
Tide Hunter.
Tide. And the yeah, just the big team fight ultis coming out. The just the macro pyre, the you know, the exorcism, the ravage, just like good support for this push. And who do you think the supports are for TFC? Is it going to be a support Jakiro and Ogre again and run Tide in the offlane, or are they still sort of flexible at this?
Most likely, if you do go a core Magi, you want to you want him to get some farm. So and Tie Hunter desperately needs his Blink Dagger to be relevant in the later game.
Reserve time.
Yeah, I agree. Pretty good AoE coming out of the Radiant though, with those Pugna Blasts and just the Witch Doctor ulti. Like their push is getting pretty formidable, but I'm kind of worried for them. They might just get counter initiated on if you know, they don't get a level advantage and can push before this Tide gets his 6 and stuff. So, and if he's offlane, he's going to have a fast 6. So I am a little bit worried for this push, but they get the Wraith King, so some good initiation there. But maybe
Would be a support Wraith King.
Yeah, I think it will be. I feel like it's going to be a support Witch Doctor, support Wraith King. Would you run the 5 as the Witch Doctor, or do you think this is a real game he needs his Aghanims?
10 seconds.
I don't think you have to go BKB if you're playing Witch Doctor. If you want to channel your entire net worth, because Tie Hunter with the Ravage, Dead Prophet with Silence, Jakiro with Ice Path, Ogre Magi with Flame Blast. Yeah, pretty net. It's not a good match to be a Witch Doctor.
He's not going to get the channel off. It looks pretty hard for him. They banned the Clockwork as well, so I guess they're a bit worried getting initiated on. Clockwork would be a good partner for Lifestealer, but yeah, with the Pugna, like Pugna's not a very good sort of Lifestealer sort of combo, so I guess if they really want to, they could probably put the Lifestealer and the Wraith King if they want to go for some ganks, but they don't really have a really great ganking partner with this Lifestealer yet. They banned the AM, so they're concerned about that late game.
I don't think it's going to be an AM at all for TFC.
Yeah.
Look at the push lineup. Like I would rather play something like a Necrolite just to heal everybody constantly to do the split push. I can go for PA. PA is definitely good versus the Pugna Squishy, Witch Doctor Squishy. She could just TP's out, not TP's out, but her teleportation is her blink ability. Yeah, oh, that's Spectre.
I kind of like this. Maybe we might see the Urn build by Spectre, which is more common these days. Just join these early fights. He's probably not going to rush a Radiance, but who knows, I could be wrong. You know, if they want to take this up late game, they could just outlast this Pugna and just like fight the Lifestealer in the late game. How's the Spectre Lifestealer match up, just like in sort of late game team fights? How does that kind of go? Can you kite the Lifestealer as a Spectre?
Spectre, basically, after she gets items, she kills everything.
True.
And just kill the entire other team by herself if she have enough farm. She's the best late game hero there is. Ogre. Oh, interesting. That's gonna be a Pugna.
Is this? No, this can't. This wouldn't be an offlane Pugna, would it? Surely they wouldn't. Like, he might just get. Oh well, I guess.
Most likely.
The TFC supports probably aren't able to kill the Pugna that easily. Like they do have the Wraith King stuff, but I'm not really sure. Oh no, sorry. They do have the Ogre stun, and maybe they can get an Ice Path off. But I'm not sure if like they might kill a Pugna. They might do a Pugna offlane, but we'll have to see. For the Radiant, we have Brick on his Lifestealer for ONS going bottom. Just, you know, got his Stout Shield up. This Invoker for Transoi is going to be mid. Wraith King seems to not be building support here. He's going offlane on this Wraith King. Pugna has gone support with the double tango set, and he's just gone mid. And then for Witch Doctor, the Hungry Caterpillar is going bottom with another set of with the other observer. So Wraith King offlane, interesting.
30 seconds to
Bottom.
battle.
The Lifestealer is gonna find the entirety of TFC back off. over TFC. Yep, Evil Monk playing superbly on the Clockwork earlier. He's gonna play the TIE Hunter now. Arrogant on the support. Ogre Majal Spectre. Support Jakiro once again. RHZ Dead gonna play the Death Prophet mid. And not last but not least, Spectre carry. Played by Marshy on top lane.
Gone for the Quelling Blade. And we see Jakiro's got a smoke on him, so we're looking for some early aggression with these TFC supports. Pugna's just rotating top. Looks like is this going to be a dual lane for the ONS guys up top? Looks to be.
It seems to be so. Lifestealer after a couple of levels can just ignore the TIE Hunter. Although the TIE Hunter with Anchor Smash can get pretty annoying, so the Witch Doctor is just here to make sure he gets his level before he rotate top, I guess, or go to mid for a gank.
Nothing.
My lane now. TFC really want the farm on the Spectre here.
Not while I'm around.
Yeah, and we see Invokers just having a pretty good time at the moment against this Razor Death Prophet in mid. 5 and 2 against Razor's 1 and 0, so he's looking pretty good for himself. Up top, we just sort of see it's just a bit of farm going on. Aragon's trying to get an angle for a Fire Blast, but can't quite find it. He's probably just going to go for a pull. Down bottom, we see Evil Monk's getting pretty low. He's still got a salve though, so he should be okay. And they're gonna give him some experience, I think, soon with his lane pushing.
Basically, with a the Witch Doctor in lane, it's just gonna drive the TIE Hunter out completely. Interestingly, he scaled Gush at level 2 instead of Kraken Shell, which just negate the stun if the Witch Doctor can negate the cascade, the paralyzing cast. Once he's taken enough damage.
This Tide's doing pretty well for himself. He's got 2 and 1, and Lifestealer's only got 3 and 2. And the Spectre's got 8 and 1, so definitely giving the Lifestealer a bit of a hard time with this Anchor Smash. Not giving him the damage he wants. Looks like there might be an engage. No, it looks like it's just going to be backing off. Oka has a haste rune. He's coming in top, looking for a Fire Blast on his Pugna. Maybe? No, he's not going to use it. So
Ogre is pretty tanky as a hero, so he can just do stuff like that and not be afraid. Even if the Wraith Fire Blast is used, he's not gonna be in too much trouble. Just sprint back.
And we haven't talked about these wards for the Dire. Blocking the big camp for the Radiant and just giving some nice rune vision as well. Maybe just wanting to see if they can catch up, maybe the Witch Doctor or the Lifestealer or something as they rotate into their jungle. Do you think they're gonna maybe when this Witch Doctor is getting close to his 6, give Lifestealer the jungle and Witch Doctor the lane so he can just get that fast level 6, or is it maybe not that important this game? Just because, like as you said, the control for the channeling.
Well, at the moment, Witch Doctor should be trying to pull the lane back. Lane is pushed so far up to the TIE Hunter's tower. So he can just like play so safe and doesn't really worry about anything. But yeah, Witch Doctor can just have like a Death Worth or something and just poison heal, and they could just go and try to push out all the towers. Pugna is actually level 3 at the moment, still saving his point. He's Nether Blast. Okay, he's gonna scale a second point in Nether Blast. That's gonna just take down towers a lot faster than TFC can.
And like they're kind of contesting this top lane of TFC, but they're only got this Wraith King and this Pugna only have 7 last hits between them, whereas the Spectre has 16. Obviously, it's a tri-lane versus a duel. Oh, bottom, yeah. Tide. They might sunspec this Tide. Oh, nice shot by
Very nice
Transoy.
play.
So Transoy takes the first blood. Did you see how they initiated with that? Obviously, Lifestealer got an open wounds off. Okay, so just paralyzing cast, Maledict, some good damage there, and just Lifestealer to finish off with the Sunstrike. Pugna getting him going on top lane. taking some good damage. Hug the blast out, but he looks like he's gonna fall. Oh,
Yes.
yeah, he's dead.
The Crapid Fire gonna save him for a little bit, but not a moment longer. What happened was Lifestealer made a very nice bait. He kept himself low, and even Monk thinking that that because Witch Doctor hasn't revealed the Voodoo Restoration, so possibly even one thought that he doesn't save any point in Voodoo Restoration at all, and that's gonna get the Lifestealer in trouble. But the 2 pointers open wound just gonna manage to keep him alive, and they're just gonna take him down. That would probably go. It's more Tyhunter being overly aggressive than a nice play there. A nice play from the ONS squad. Although very nice respawn though. Very calm Lifestealer. Played that so well. He's just like, come on, bro. I know you want it. Want our first blood.
Easy. And we see this Razor has his exorcism up, level 6. So maybe he might look for a rotation. All lanes of Fadai are really quite pushed, so couldn't really rotate anywhere. He has an Invis rune as well, so probably won't see the rotation if it's going through this. Oh, sorry, no. Yeah, if it goes through the ward up top for the Radiant, like they might not see this Death Prophet rotation, but looks like he's just gonna probably
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Oh, he's popped his Invis rune. Yeah, he's just gonna go bottom and try and get that rune. This Tide's still playing quite forward on bottom.
Actually quite hard at the moment for the Death Prophet to try to get any kills, because the Death Prophet mostly is just damage on his Crypt Swarm. You have the Lifestealer on full HP who can just rage to dodge his Crypt Swarm. It's not like the Tyhunter can just ravage him long enough. That the first level in Ravage isn't that impressive.
Yeah.
Actually, he's actually just gonna Clarity up and try to gain the crit momentum to his advantage here.
We see Lifestealer going for the Midas. I kind of like this in this game, given he has a Pugner. Like if they actually want to have any chance of contesting. Oh, top, yeah. Going on. Pugner. Oh, jeez. Just
Nice initiation.
The tick damage just from TFC is just too much.
Yeah, it's just the ice path onto the Wraith King coupled with the slow from the dagger and the Ogre Mage House. It's really hard to deal with. It's getting scary now.
Exorcism popped in middle. Transy doesn't have any regen here, so he's just gonna get pressure out of this lane. Razor pops a meatball, but he's going down. Is he gonna trade with a Razor? Oh, yeah, Razor's dead. Yeah, good trade for Razor there from the Death Prophet. Gets the killing experience, and Shaw loses the Exorcism. The push is stopped, but I take that trade any day.
In the Invoker, right?
Yeah.
You said Razor.
No, like Razor's playing the Death Prophet.
Oh right. Of course. The Death Prophet killed the Invoker first, so she got. I don't have the player names on top. I should probably do that.
Oh, okay.
So
Pugner's going in for top lane. Might be able to pick the Spectre here, but it looks like the turnaround's going to be there, and Pugner's probably just going to fall. Oh, nice ice strike. Nice Sunstrike picks off this Spectre. Translate playing pretty well, and looks like unfortunately Wraith King's also going to lose his life. No, he looks like he's going to get out there. Really good rotation by Translate, and he's going to drop the meatball on Aragon. But yeah, I'm not sure. Still, how would you favour that? That was a 2-for-1 trade, wasn't it? But they kill the Spectre. Oh, okay. Wraith King goes down. Just haunted him by the Spectre. Really nice play. Picks himself up, another kill. Ilmilk might get up bottom. Just keep his up. He's safe. The stun was used, paralyzing cask, and just not enough.
oh my god, look at that damage onto the Pugner level 4 at 9 minutes.
Jesus.
Like the Death Prophet sneezed her Crypt 4 level Crypt on him, and he's like, oh my god, please, no.
And Tide did look like he had to use his Ravage bottom just to save himself, so no Ravage for 2 minutes. The push will be delayed. Macropire, well, Jakiro just getting close to his level 6, so he's going to have the Macropire soon, if he wants to skill up level 6.
ONS can try to play aggressive knowing that Tie Hunter's ultimate is down. But as your question, to answer your question earlier, that was very worth it for Spectre. Unfortunately, she strafed back into the Sunstrike, but she got a solo kill, a solo XP, so that's really good. Top, there's gonna be another attempt onto the Spectre, but oh my god, Jesus Christ. Yeah, they're gonna be able to make it out, I believe, but so much damage on the Pugna. The Pugna is basically, whenever he tried to do something, he had to go back to base for a heal. He gave all
they've just gone on Tide bottom again, and he goes down. Like, this Lifestealer has gone Midas, and they're just getting... Like, how many times has this Tide died? Tide has died twice, okay, but still, it's just a dual lane here, and it's a Midas Lifestealer. Like, he's not the most threatening thing in the world. I'm kind of surprised at this.
Well, that's actually a good caller to go to for the hand of Midas. Gonna need to dig deep here and play light because the Spectre late game is getting very scary. Spectre is saving for the divine, not the divine, but the sacred relic.
So, yeah, he's getting close. He's getting kind of close to it. Pretty good timing so far, I would say. With 3 and 1, he's doing quite well for himself. Marshy looks to be another big game by him.
Oh, on the side.
Pugna might die. The TP's in are there, so they're looking to rotate. Wraith King doesn't have his ult yet, but I'm not sure they can save this Pugna. Nice Fire Blast just picks off the Pugna there.
That's worth it for Arrogant though. Get a kill there. Very well done. Although the kill isn't very important, the support for a support, it's pretty good.
Still pretty good. Like, you're going into free heroes or whatever, getting a solo kill, so it's always nice.
Right, the Spectre is getting
Ravage is up bottom. They're going on Tide again. They pop the Witch Doctor ult, and he's forced to Ravage. I don't. Okay, they
dies once again.
He dies anyway. That's unfortunate.
The third death.
His DP's going to try and follow it up, but I'm not really sure there's much he can do here.
He bought an Arcane at 12 minutes, and he have 200 gold in the bank now. It's going to take forever for him to get that Blink Dagger that he desperately need to initiate. But when he do get the Blink Dagger though, the lifesteal is not fast enough on his rage. Ooh man, that's problematic.
4 TP's bottom for TFC. They're looking to push this tower down. They have no Ravage, but maybe they just think the lifesteal is low. He's probably not going to be able to contest this super well. But they have the Witch Doctor heal. He'll probably be okay. He has Invest as well, so...
Exorcism is 4 seconds cooldown.
Okay, yeah, they have so many heroes here, like... TP in by the Invoker as well, so they're looking to mount a defense here. He's invested in the Invoker, so maybe this could be initiation. They've got 4 here. Pugna's just pushing mid, so maybe he can take a tower when they're pushing this, or he does have a TP stroll, so he can TP in and put some blast down if he has to. But I'm just looking to see if TFC engages.
TFC finally revealed 3 player down bottom. I don't know if this... Nah, they revealed everybody.
It looks like they're going to pop the Wraith King. He does have his ult though, so... 3 spawns, which looks like a good turnaround. Yeah,
nice rotation there from the Pugna. Instantly get level 7 off of that. That is so good for ONS. Very, very nice call. Nice rotation, nice team fight.
4 for 0 trade, only a Spectre not in that fight. He could have haunted in, but chose to stay farm on top. 3.2k gold, getting near that relic. And yeah, bad kind of fight for TFC. I'm not really sure they wanted to push that if they weren't really confident on their Spectre haunting in.
Understandably, Marshy does not want to haunt in with that. He has 800 HP. He has a Quelling Blade and a Face Boot. His damage is not great.
Yeah,
we do not want to haunt in at all. And
top though, they're going to go in this Lifestealer. But it looks like he's going to be okay. What's it? 400 gold on the relic, yeah, for this Spectre.
I don't know if they checked the level on the Wraith King, but Wraith King was level 7. So his death there is just beats the death of 4 heroes on TFC earlier. I don't know. Okay, so the Invoker is gonna try to push mid now, get Yule up by Dead Prophet, but that's not gonna translate to a kill at all. Instead, he's just gonna get gone on.
Lifesteal is going in, but he's just gonna try and get out of there. They've TP2 bottom, so maybe they've invested in the Wraith King. No ult for 160 seconds in the Wraith King. Looks like he's just gonna die. Rabbit is popped, and it's Tide Hunter take down the Witch Doctor, and really good trade for the TFC.
Oh, she got stuck in there. Okay, he finally daggers out. But that is such a well played fight there from TFC. Immediately respawned with 3 for 0 fight. And that is a 2k gold swing for TFC.
Yeah. We see Marky, he just had 4.2k gold. He's got his relic, definitely. Does he have, oh, not quite yet. So he's getting close to his radiance. 5-1 on 5 on the Spectre, definitely something to be feared. What do ONS really have to deal with this in the mid game?
Probably get a blink on a Wraith King and try to just initiate on the Dead Prophet or some other support. Hopefully blink in the middle of the team, so when he dies, the entire team is going to get slowed down by the reincarnation. Also the movement, the attack speed slow in general as well. The Pugna, oh my god, the Pugna does not have any items at the moment. He's so poor.
Yeah, this support Pugna just not really paying off. They haven't, ONS haven't taken any T1 towers yet, so you know, 16 minutes into the game, you want to start pressuring those towers. Top hasn't taken any damage, mid has taken half, and bottom's taken a little bit, but not really paid off from what you might be looking for there.
They need to make room for the Witch Doctor ultimate. That's the way that they might be able to get back in this game. Just like basically imagine the Witch Doctor as a sniper that has 100 HP in the back with a lot of damage on him. Trying to babysit him that way, but even then, if he's in range to use his ultimate, the Kiro can just stun him right off, and Death Prophet can just balance him. TIE Hunter Ravage is almost up again.
Yeah, 10 seconds, well 15 seconds, and Lifesteal are going for that armor. It looks like wanting to just make some mid-game presence. Probably not wanting to take it super late, like, not sure, but he did go the Midas, but I'm just not sure if he sees that dealing with the Spectre in the late game is going to work based on the start she's gotten. Maybe just wanting to like try and eat these supports alive, even though they're relatively tanky. And
that could also mean a Maelstrom, the Lifestealer. Gonna try to tank as much damage for his team as possible. This Wraith King, he basically has 1k HP, no items. Pugna, 700 HP. Witch Doctors, 700 HP. They are so squishy. And the Rabbit in the middle, to the lane.
Yeah, we see the Rabbit is popped, Exorcism Dawn as well. Ice Path on Hungry Caterpillar. TFC looking to get the better of this one. They might get a kill the Witch Doctor, the Wraith King here twice. He's popped his ult, but he goes down again. It looks like they're going to kill Invoker as well. Oh, the Pugna managing to take out the Death Prophet, but still not a good trade. Let's just have a look at the fight recap. Oh, it's pretty even. 2k experience each way, a couple hundred gold, and really not much in it. But
I saw that TIE Hunter Ravage a little bit too early. They might want to Ice Path the Jakiro and try to force them back. But basically TIE Hunter Ravage, when people are just trying to run in to try to do damage, and by that time he's kind of already dead, and he's already used up his ultimate. That's a bit unfortunate there. That Prophet actually buys back.
Yeah. Like, doesn't have the Exorcism, but maybe just wants to fight instantly or something. Maybe they saw an opening with the Spectre Radiance, but I'm really not sure. Like, she had no Exorcism, and
I'll dig that.
Kind of costs her there. If we look at the net worth. Net worth doesn't include buybacks, does it? I'm not sure from memory. I think it does. TFC still hold on to their T1 tower mid. It's getting pretty low, almost in deny range, but not quite. This lifestealer just looking to pressure top, and yes, you're right, it was a Maelstrom. So 1.5k gold up on this lifestealer, looking towards his next item.
It could be go straight Mjolnir, or it could be a Yasha, just to help with movement speed. They need to be mobile in this game. His teammates is gonna rely on him to being mobile and being a real tank.
Invoker going on this tide mid. Hugna blast him, just the life drain comes out, but Spectre pops the ulti, and this Witch Doctor is just getting burst down. He can't handle the radiance damage. He's just forced back, but they do get the heal off. Lifestealer going on this Ogre Magi. Looks like it might kill him, but no. Nice the RNG there from the Ogre, but still does go down. And yeah, we're looking just. I guess ONS just looking to take this middle tower. They're probably going to get it for free, as Spectre in this Detroit is trying to trade top. 2 TPs though, just trying to make sure they can't get out. Glyph is forced as well, so they might be able to kill the Spectre here. She has no Haunt, she has no Dagger. She's trying to TP out, but oh, will they find her? No, it looks like they're not going to find her.
That's essentially an Ogre Magi for the top lane tower, and a bunch of damage onto the tier 2 top tower. And
Death Prophet also gets bottom as well with the Exorcism, so that's 2 towers.
yeah, it's actually a very nice trade for TFC. And the Spectre got out as well, so that's great. Building into a Yasha at the moment, it could probably means she's gonna go Yasha into Manta style. I don't think it's gonna be a Sanjin Yasha. Min speed in the main probably isn't worth it. And having a couple illusions. Evil Monk just completed his drums, so surprisingly gonna build more utilities for his team instead of going for the Blink Dagger as I thought. I guess just relying on Jakiro to make big ice path and trying to follow up that way.
Pugna gets heals mid, and Jakiro Ice Path, and this Pugna's going down. It's just a support, but still, any pickup they can get, this is really delaying the push potential of anything from ONS, but TFC looking to take the tier 2 middle tower. The Wraith King has his ult in 5 seconds. The mining an offense, and okay, so the Wraith King does get a Blink Dagger, so maybe just looking to make that initiation. Maybe they're about to start pairing this Lifestealer with this Wraith King, but to see how they want to play this. Ogre Magi just rotating the middle as well.
Lifestealer picked up his Hyper Stone, so it's just trying to get as much stats out as he possibly can. Got attack speed, but on the other hand, he's still pretty squishy. Still only almost 1.2k HP for all the bursts that's potentially coming from TFC. Infest from that's gonna be the initiate. Oh, but nice use! Oh my gosh, that's such a nice use there. That's just gonna leave.
Big Ravage comes out, the Exorcism is there, and just it's looking really bad for ONS. They do lose the Death Prophet. Tide gets very low, but just 5-for-1 fight, and just
5-for-1.
The big ultimates just coming out from TFC. It wasn't a bad initiation, but it's just like they just got out of there, and
TFC baited that so well. You're like, well, we're not gonna have a Blink Dagger and ties. Let's just bait them into us, guys. And oh my god, did it pay off? The Wraith King got instantly assassinated, and the Lifestealer forced popped out of him and just died shortly after he completed his Mjolnir. But other than that, this doesn't hit that hard to be able to help his team hang on.
Yeah, Shakira picking up his mech, so the presence is there more. Will be interesting to see if TFC look to take an Aegis before taking high ground, but they've really got the map present advantage here. No tier 2 towers up for ONS, whereas TFC still have their tier 1 top, and then they've got their tier 2 mid and bottom, so definitely have the Roshan advantage in terms of towers there. And yeah, we'll see if they want to ward it up. Tide will just find a bounty bottom. He's gone for the for the drums build. Hasn't okay, now he picks up his blink, so drums before blink, but I guess he didn't really feel he had to go blink. He probably just thought, okay, we're just tanky enough, we can just ball down as a 5-man, and there's not much they can do about it. But yeah, interesting choice. Finally gets his blink dagger though.
That's an 800 gold swing just on the Ogre Mage Owl.
And the Manta style is there for the Spectre, so the Spectre's looking very scary. Shiva's done as well for the Death Prophet, so next fight, really looking to have the items advantage for TFC.
Spectre still have to skirt around the fight though. Like she needs say like a heart or at least a vitality booster before she can come at me bro, go full come at me bro mode.
Yeah.
Borg here looking to set up a kill onto the Death Prophet. Misses combo, just unfortunate. But Great King and Latria does go in.
Oh, they can't burst down the Death Prophet, so it doesn't look good.
So
They're able to kill the Spectre though. They might better kill the Spectre here. And oh, 30 health for the Spectre. Can she get out? Doesn't have a TP. No, she goes down. Oh, she gets ticked by the Mjolnir, so a bit unlucky for that Spectre, but still 5 for 1 kill. Just the Death Prophet coming in with that exorcism, gets the double kill, and just looking good. Maybe zapped, says Marshy. The trash talk coming out.
The evil monk there make good use of his blink dagger into Ravage. While we were looking away, he's managed to grab the blink dagger from all the team fight, and
Regeneration.
if they want, TFC can just go for a Roche now.
Yeah.
Very, very safe. And although there's still a death ward on Witch Doctor, so maybe a little bit hesitant.
Yeah, they haven't got their ultimates
so
up
far
for a
ahead.
while. Death Prophet is 80 seconds on her ult. Tide obviously still 100 seconds out, so... And the Radiant do have vision. It's not clear if TFC know this, but... yeah, maybe they're just waiting for the ults before they look to take the Roshan fight, but still, nice trade for TFC though. And in experience, we see TFC leading by 10k, and just in net worth also 10k, so pretty big advantage. What would you like to see? Maybe a smoke gank go for some pickoffs here with this lifesteal. How do you really get around this this TFC fireball?
Well, they had a they needed to be keep ganking TFC if they want to get back into this. The problem is TFC realizing this fact, they play very well. They just clump as 5. The only person that's split pushing is Dead Prophet, which has Witchcraft, Face Boot, basically a race car. Can't touch that Dead Prophet.
Needs a sandwich when you're a race car.
Well, yeah, I guess if she wanted to go full race car mode, and her Shiva's guard, that put it up to 21 armor, so that's a respectable amount of armor on her. So while there's some good magical damage on ONS, they had to commit basically almost everything just to get out, just to try and get her down.
It's interesting Aragorn's item choice with the 4 stuff. I guess he kind of understands that his team has got a lot of magic damage, and maybe he just doesn't. He feels maybe the protection for the Spectre or one of his other heroes is just more important than extra magical damage, just in case these BKBs are coming out. Are there any BKBs coming for the side of ONS? Doesn't look
Not
like
for a while.
Yeah. Goka's nearly picked up his next item.
Which Doctor is trying to go for the silent stick.
Oh, very interesting choice. And the big meatball comes down. Nice path yet, but
Oh, dude, that's Spectre.
yeah, do kill the Red King once, but he respawns. But the Tide hold is there, and they're just trying to bash down this lifestealer, but he will get away. Pugna Blaster coming out. TFC are taking some big damage here. They need to be careful not to overcommit. And buyback on this Invoker. He's looking for some big plays. Let's have a watch of him. But yeah, we'll see what he can pull out here. He's got the Tornado, looking for some good setup with Tornado MP maybe. See what he can do.
Tornado
Catching the
MP.
hero.
Caught again by the Ice Path from Spectre.
That's a buyback. quite
They has to try to do something, but that's about GG.
Yeah, this looks really bad. Doesn't look like if they can they backdoor this? Yeah, well, looks like they're just gonna go for a second lane. Any buybacks on ONS? Let's have a look. And
There's no buyback.
No buyback on the lifesteal, and that's the one that really matters. Yeah. What they're gonna do? This looks to be game here, but Wishblock are trying to just delay them. But, yeah, it's a nice cast off, but can't really do much else. Yeah.
Look at it, goal! They can be forcing their own fountain. Oh my god.
And yeah, this looks pretty bad for ONS here. Spectre's got a defusal, 1.5k gold, and 2 lanes of racks down.
Evil Monk once again, even though his early game isn't that great, he just participate in the right fight, just survive long enough when he can get the necessary item for him to start just initiating for his team.
Invisibility.
He was dirt poor earlier. Now, like the threat of the Ravage is just too much. They needed to kill. They need to isolate TFC somehow. When they do, they need to burst whoever they're trying to kill fast. Well, Titanhunter is gonna go in, just gonna ruin your deck. Titanhunter just gonna go for the Shiva's Guard, I believe, as well. Or it could be a Hex. Not interested in the pressure at this point.
Probably a Shiva's, but we'll see. Like the team fight is just so strong. Just having that all out AoE damage, just really nice. And TFC looking for a Roche. They haven't, obviously ONS haven't GG'd out of this. They're just looking to play it safe, not getting cocky. DP has her BKB, so not going to care too much about that Invoker. And Marshy will come in this fight. Probably gonna sell his 4-mans. Oh no, he sells the Calling Blade, so that's also fine. And yeah, just gonna get Nagus off. First Nagus for the game, obviously no cheese yet, but yeah, looking scary. Probably just gonna bull down the bottom lane as they're lining it out. Razor just like lining it up, and how are ONS gonna mount a defense? They really need some nice initiation here, but a lot on the Witch Doctor, I think, in this fight if they wanna try and take this out.
Witch Doctor level 2 that ward, basically. The incomplete orchid, which is a nice idea to go for. Fortunately, it just doesn't have anything, and just oh, he's just gonna haunt in. I was about to say.
He's manly. Tideold is there. Just gonna get the frags. No detection for this Invoker, but they don't really care. I don't think. Razor might go for a kill.
Look at that Prophet. He just sat right outside the fountain. I'm gonna right click your ward, bro.
I'm chill. And last set of racks for the game are falling. Tranzo can make a play here. Does control up the DP, and Lifestealer tries to go in, pops his rage, tries to take down this Tide. He might get him, but Lifestealer's dead. And still no buyback from the Lifestealer, and this looks to be GG.
The exorcism is just way too much. As soon as ONS think that they can get an upper hand, because Ravage is down, the Haunt is down. The prize! The prize exorcism. That is about it. They can probably go straight for Throne right now. Oh yeah, this is GG.
Like TFC got really low in that fight, but unfortunately, yeah, just couldn't finish anyone off. TFC in the game with about a 25k golden experience lead. Oh, she's just gonna blow his Vegas. Wants to go in. And looks to
He's a king being.
He doesn't care. He's got plenty of farm.
Dead Lord, oh my god! Too wild, rampage! Oh, okay. It's cancelled. Rest in peace.
Sad. Yeah, ONS is a sad game, but we will also have another chance playing 1.7k.
ONS just got outplayed there and outdrafted as well.
Yeah.
The Lifestealer play, the Lifestealer has some really nice early game, but Midas in the end isn't enough to stand up against the Spectre. It's actually the second most farm hero for a while, along with the Spectre, before they start losing fight. But when they start losing fights, it's over.
That was good.
Translate says, could I ban my captain? Done getting the trash talk there a bit. But yeah, TFC 2-0 in their Group B, so they'll be moving on to the winners bracket. Yeah, we haven't seen the last of ONS though. There will be a game, and yeah, we'll have to find out. So, thanks for casting Movie Die. Who would your player of the match be in this game? Who do you think played really well?
Sorry?
Who would your man of the match be in this game?
The MVP?
Yeah, MVP.
I'd say Dead Prophet and Tie Hunter.
Okay.
They both play pretty well. I'd say Tie Hunter because he basically got shut down early game, and and somehow the teamwork just like pull the lifestealer back. Breaking, I got a blink. Let's go gank. Then yeah, sad face. Jump into 5 heroes. One was the Dead Prophet with the the exorcism. Life is sad for you.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna go for Death Prophet as well. Like she played, Razor played pretty well on this Death Prophet. Spectre played, Marchionne's Spectre played fairly well as well, except that one fight where it was a bit just questionable whether they wanted to take that fighter ball. It's not really clear whose fault that is. But thanks for watching, guys, and we'll let you know if there are any other games. But I think this might be it for the night. So catch up.
Yeah, thanks for watching.